Who am I? What makes me me? What is love? These are just a few of the infinite number of questions one asks oneself while growing up. We are expected to find out who we are and who we will become. But throughout the long and grueling process, we battle with issues of identity, our past, loneliness, and uncertainty of the future. These poems delve into the minds of two teenagers as they enter adulthood, and we explore with them their own hardship and difficulty. They look for answers to seemingly unanswerable questions. But as these poems might suggest, perhaps the answers they're seeking are already within. Dear Beach by Chloe Wayne and That Love by Simon Stolzoff. Dear Beach, I went to the beach this morning, packed just my Ray-Bans, this notebook, and 2 Coronas. Went by myself. Would have brought some friends, but didn't want to be alone. Today is Wednesday, and I've come to free myself by myself. Didn't bring any friends because sometimes New York City nightclubs and crowded dinner tables get lonely. And I'm tired of looking for myself in other people. Or at the bottom of a shot glass, because you'll just find distorted reflections. You can blame my hazy vision on the alcohol, but I know that I've only ever seen myself clearly in one person's eyes. And he doesn't come around here anymore. Today is clearly not a beach day because I'm the only person here. I guess Monday boxed everyone into suits and ties, and the work week isn't over. But the earth doesn't dance to the thumping of their calendar or bop to the ticking of their mass-produced clocks. It's only Wednesday because they say it is. And I'd rather be deaf with 2 left feet, even if it means that I'm alone. Today, I've got my own sandbox. Collect seashells the shape of nostalgia. Swim in my father's tears and wish he believed in the glory of a high tide. Uncrumple my mother's broken down spine with seaweed that I stretch to the sky. And my first love is 2 baby crabs upside down that look like blood red hearts, side by side. I've never needed church or religion, and I'm only 19, but these days I find myself, palms pressed, knees itching to genuflect, and wondering if God has gills, if he can carry downpours down on his shoulders, swallow the sea, and never choke on his own sanity. I'm wishing for a rainbow sign, but the floods only multiply with age and time. Someone up there spits on my white flag and mocks my flailing hands, as if to say I should have learned to swim or pray before Judgment Day. Friends are not fish after all, and love is not a lighthouse. So when trust becomes a sinking ship, I go down with it. Hope can only float so long until the bubbles burst into angel's breath, and I've just got foam and fantasy left. I've learned to count on nothing but an unyielding past and my mother's cracked fingers. But today, I've got the beach to cradle me. I've always wanted to get behind the horizon and see if shit is brighter on the other side. Wonder if I'd find the ocean and sky could stop loving just long enough for me to unseal their lips and jump into the space once benighted by their kiss. And I know that's the 3rd time I've used love as a metaphor to describe things that are just so far away. But I need to believe that it exists somewhere. So dear beach, here's my message in a bottle. I pray that some people can be mermaids, breathe life into the rest of us, whose lungs may crumble under the brutal tentacles of time. I pray that little girls can find glass slippers and pearls in your arms, that I can grow as old as your sands and push the tide from my back, and that tomorrow, someone else will find this. That love. I want to scale the summits of our silence, trace the topography and texture of the undulating sound waves like I used to stroke the grooves of the wind outside the passenger seat. From the start, I will wait to approach. My heart will thump like a sly bass line while I picture you strumming serenades on my heartstrings. You'll have me syncopating syllables like chambers. From the start, you'll just be her. A she and a I was without a we. Beauty will be in the arms of that who can hold her. And all I want to be is the he in your heart. And when intimidation turns into infatuation and you can finally become my you. Your eyes will wait like Christmas Eve. Your smile like dimples rooms like stars do July. And I will put them in a little glass jar. But don't worry. I'll poke holes in the top so they can breathe. And put that container shining like an inside of a firework on a pedestal next to your face. But truthfully, the love that I want at 2 shades over 19 years isn't all that poetic. Because I want that. I spend a disproportionate amount of time on your Facebook profile, type love. That girl I want to take out to the commons, type love. That I will ask your name before my tongue goes down your throat, type love. But it's also that I left a spot for your head carved in my shoulder, type love. That I carry your stories on the inside of my teeth, so only I know why I'm smiling, type love. The truth is, I'd be fine with just a like type love. Because so far, I tend to be the guy that lets go after the honeymoon. Yet, to be the one that to go in with a 7 and a 2 off-suited, clinging to the one heart in my hand and hoping to find a pair. So I'll wait for the day when I'll realize that sometimes dancing in the storm is prettier than in the shine. Wait for that type of love that's more than something a woman gives and a man takes. Wait for the love that has no regard for timing or discretion. That love that God that writes sunsets about, that wars fought, leaders shot, that love that romantics wrought for. And right now, love is someone that I admire but don't yet know. Kind of like the trash man on my block, or the inventor of bendy straws. So I'm not sure I can write a love poem while it's still just a prospect pirouetting on my horizon. But hopefully I'll find it. And when I do find that love, you will be the first to hear about it. Thank you.